Okay, folks, welcome back again. And we're at another site which I love for ideas, which is groups.google.com. And you might notice a trend in the places where I look for ideas. Now, there are millions of places. In fact, I noticed there was a great thread already on the forum talking about a whole bunch of places where you can get ideas. There are so many good places to get ideas that I think now it's probably incumbent upon you to choose those places which will actually reward you doubly. In other words, you'll get leverage for your choice. What do I mean? Well, for example, in eBay, I showed you what was popular from search where people want to buy stuff. A key thing, right? If people don't want to buy it, well, you're going to have a problem selling it. The second place I've shown you today is Technorati, which is about blogs. What are people talking about? What are people gossiping about? What are people interested about? That's another important element of anything that we need to do going forward. The third important element, and that's why I'm here at Google Groups, is what are people passionate about? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? And that, to me, is such an important thing. So you can see here on Google Groups, there's a whole bunch of different things, but what I want you to do is actually browse the group categories. And actually, sorry about this, I'll go back so I can show you the click there. So you can see here, I just want to browse all group categories, and we click on that, and off we go. So we can have a look at the topics. There's various major categories. You can see computers is obviously popular, recreation, groups with, and I love this, high activity, medium activity, and low activity. Why would we be interested in getting groups with high activity, medium, or low activity? Why could we possibly be interested in that? Well, of course, high activity groups means that they're probably people more passionate, they're more interested, they're more active about it. That's very important. So that's an interesting one. Also, for example, members, groups that you can see in the bottom half of that highlighted circle. Does it make sense that we'd probably want to look at groups that have high numbers of members? Yes and no in that, because sometimes the smaller groups may be the more passionate. So for me, here in Google Groups, the activity is far more important, is my personal thing. So I'm really interested in high activity items. So if we give that a minute, and that'll load up for us. So you can see here we've filtered all the groups by high activity. So when we go and have a look at, well, we'll pick home. Yeah, we'll click home. And you can see a whole bunch of groups which come out of there. And if you, hang on, where are we? We'll have a look. Let's have a look here. We've got alt home repair. Now, gosh, there's a dozen categories and ideas right there in home repair. Cooking, one of the hot trends. Cooking is extremely popular. Frugal living. Bargains and discounts. Obviously, some of those are different. Freshwater aquarium. Discussion of all aspects of freshwater fish keeping. See, this to me makes a heck of a lot of sense. What not to wear over 40. That's a great idea. Do you see how many cool ideas there are here? It just really gives so many good ideas. There's also Yahoo Groups as well. You can see Messy Mamas has moved to Yahoo Groups. So that might be somewhere for you to have a look at as well. So keep that one in mind. So there you have it. Good old Google is good for a whole bunch of things other than search, and we'll be showing you that through the 30-day challenge. All right, folks. Speak shortly.